And I can only assume that, you know, the end of the game is actually going to be in the depths. Can I get down from here? I think I can. Should be a lift. Maybe not. Oh, it's up here. Dummy. Such a big old dummy dumb.
Anything catch your eye?
Yes, please. I need 2 of these.
Thanks very much.
And 2 of these.
There you go.
Thank you.
All, is it? Mad dogs.
Oof. See, dead? Rip. It's Wade.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Ooh, an adamantoise? Let's go.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
And you know, to answer your question, next gamer, it would be pretty dope
Always.
if, like, the fight starts off in the depths, and then you just basically upheave him to the surface. And maybe there'd be, like, a part of the boss fight where we're actually in the sky on Zelda. That'd be dope as hell. Woo! Get the babies. Woo! Oh shit! Damn it. Come here. Fucking A. Three hours of Final Fantasy is too much for me. Never enough. This game is too fucking awesome to not play all the fucking time. Ouch! These bitch ass scorpions. Haha, Turdy missed me. Bitch. I'm gonna hit by that. Oh, damn. Whew. What about 30 hours of Fanny in your face? Could I handle it? I mean, I'd rather it be a pee-pee in my face, not a fanny. Thank you very much. Now, if it was titties, on the other hand, titties all day. Duh.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down this pool way.
Ex-gamer would
Seems fit
prefer
to be a
30
horse.
hours of sleep, thank you.
Second horde. Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Sweet. He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up. Homie Wade. So we gotta go this way. Which, I wanna be a lazy piece of crap and do that. So your weather station in the shed says it's been overall, oh, excuse me, 76% humidity with its peak at 82% by 11 a.m. So about 8 hours ago. 9 hours ago. 10 hours ago, if I could fucking count. I'm still a little high, I'm sorry. Math is not my forte. Some hours ago, sure. Alright, so we have to make for Rhiannon's ride. Chocobo, come here. She's so pretty.
Let's go.
Love her so much. Cool. Love how I don't have to go very far. Goblins!
They're headed for the rest.
Not just any goblin, they're horde goblins.
Martha and the others won't be ready.
Ouch. Get him. Hate that. Stop fucking targeting that. Oh, Chocobo. Oh, there's another one. Why are you way up here? That was weird. Thought my game froze for a
Apologies, my lord.
second.
Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
There we go. Dope. Alright.
Over here!
Shit! Shit! Woo! Damn. So much damage. Get out of that, get out of that. Nice. Oh, eyeballs are scary. Cool, but scary.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Quest complete. Woot. Ooh. Okay, cool. I got a guardian scarf, and that will be displayed in Clive's room. Sweet.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Who dis?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
Oh.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that...
Aw.
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire?
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Seem to
Adorable.
have things under control.
We have a homie.
For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Toast. Time for my daily sponge bath, squire. I demand it. Bathe me. Alright, so we have to go back home now. All the little errands are done, complete. And I don't see any more little side quests we can go and do, so for now, let's just go home. A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Let's check that out first. We can look at our new handy dandy guardian scarf.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into
There he is. Haha. Adorable. There it is. With this tippet dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers, does Sir Wade pledge not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. Sweet. Alright, let's read this letter. Holy crap, there's four new ones. Hey, Squire, get me a beer from the fridge, says Toast. Don't be lazy now. Come on. Oh, it's from the lady. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philip has taken to seeing that we are prepared should this... Oh my god, I can't even fucking read. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. She wants to bang Clive so hard. But it's like, girl, same. Same. Alright, and this is our homie in Dalamil, Lubor. The Garden League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard, we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection and those stiff limbs of yours and your countenance and well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the same. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice, now would we? I love him. He's so funny. Oh, it's Martha. Martha. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you've ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. How nice. Oh, it's Wade, our homie Wade. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking, so as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. He's so nice. Alright, Otto. Hold on, homie. Be right there. Check out Bahamut. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that before I end today.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, we got new points. Hold on.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
High Cleric's Medallion.
All yours.
Ooh woo.
Come again. I may have...
What does that do? Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. We got Bahamut. Oh shit, there's 3 more left. So the only ones that I know of is Shiva, which I hope we don't get Shiva actually, because that means Jill dies and we don't want her to die. And then Odin. So I wonder. Wings of Light. It's Mega Flare. Impulse. So, chat, since you're here, which ones did you say were garbage? You said satellite was, maybe? Ooh, woo, Giga Flare. Impulse looks dope. Oh. Blue fire is so fucking cool. Give it to me. Damn. Almost had enough points for that. Learned. I need this. I'll learn it. Satellite and flame breath. Flare breath. Well, son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Yes.
As your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Yes. I've been waiting for this. I know you can refund points for free, but where's the fun in that?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
No, Bothan, but I can see what's going on with that. Why the comments are turned off. It might be because it's 18 plus, but I can check it out.
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
You have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Ooh, I'm so excited! We're gonna be traveling with Joshua! Yay!
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before
Hi,
I
Kitty.
primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Sweet. Oh man, okay. Mina, you're driving me crazy with the attention. Come here. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. Ugh, you're so stupid. Come here. If you want love. Oh. Come here. Aw, there you go. Kitty, kitty. Okay. Meow, meow. Now you're not gonna talk. Meow. No? You're purring loud enough, Jesus. He's a fat cutie. Yes, you are. Okay, good. Hold on. While I have a moment, let me check my fucking YouTube because I don't know why. 18 only. Blah, blah, blah. It's public. I don't know where. I don't know where that would be. Yeah, YouTube set it up to be 18 plus. So I'm not sure if you're not allowed to comment on these types of videos. I'll have to look into it more. But yeah, Conan, man. Flippy floppy pepes and flippy floppy tetes all over the place. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3 side quests here. There's more hunts. Good lord. Which ones were new? That's new. The pack. Again in Dhalmekia. There's so many in Dhalmekia. I know where this one is. No. I know where this one is. I saw that when it was just me and Torgal, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna wait until I get Jill back. But, yeah. I'm level... What level am I? New place. That's the main story. We don't want to go there yet. What level am I? 36. Almost 37. Let's go ahead and do these little side quests, shall we? So eventually we're gonna go and travel with Joshua, which I'm super excited for. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, the big Hodor guy. Goats. He wants help.
What am I gonna do?
Might be the point to protect minors. Who knows what naughty things they'll learn in a Conan Let's Play comment. Exactly. There you go.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Wow. You can take that out of context 100%. I'm not afraid of a tongue lashing.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
An eye for an eye. Alright. So we picked that one up. Let's go. Oh, I can... Oh. That means you. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's funny. Alright, there's a dude in here.
Seems
Talk to
the
her.
highway's lost its appetite.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favorites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Wow.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Not to be outdone. She wants to beat the other guy we helped before. That nasty purple gruel crap. This guy's fucking eating. Ugh. Alright, there's a dude in here. We're gonna talk to this guy. Lady. See what she wants. What do you want? And yeah, that would have been really funny, X-Gamer. The only thing she'll say would be, I'll give you a tongue lashing. That would be pretty funny.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Yeah, kinda sus.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Alright, let's go find some bitch-ass kids. But while we're here, I'm gonna talk to Tomes first. Stop, homie.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Alrighty then. Let's talk to this guy. We haven't leveled up in a while.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have a few new notes that might interest you. rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
The more you know.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I'm
Did
good.
you learn everything you needed?
Yes, for now.
Is a storm coming soon?
Alright. Gotta find some bitch-ass kids, and then we need to go speak to Karen. Let's speak to Karen. She's right here.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Alrighty then. Let's go talk to goats. Goats.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Okay, so that means that we have to go to Dalimil. Boo. Alright. Let's find these kids. Which looks to be right above where Mid's workshop is. I think.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Oh my gosh. We have to actually fix it?
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
The arm?
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
The pans?
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
Last but not least, the gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes!
I really do not like this side quest. It's kind of boring.
With Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Oops. Shit. Didn't mean to bump my mic.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Oops. Wow. Well, alrighty then. Let's go back and talk to that one lady, Shirley. It's too bad we can't run faster here. It's whatever. Let's touch this really quick. Touchy touchy. First an actor, then an engineer. Clive's career choices are getting thinner. Very thin. Why this hasn't been unlocked, I don't know. Arcade mode overview. You can re-challenge previously completed stages and be scored on your performance. Gear and level restrictions are applied. Points are awarded for performance in battle. The more complex your battle techniques, the higher your score. The higher your score, the better your overall rating. Blah 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 blah. Oh, interesting. Okay, so each color is how many points. Blah blah blah. Arcade mode gear. While level, consumable items, and gear are predetermined for each stage, the iconic abilities can be customized to one's liking. So you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's cool. So it's every boss fight, basically. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. Cool. We've seen that. No. I want to know what the bottom one is. Oh well.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Thank God this quest is complete. Oh my God. If I had to go back there, Thank God it's done. Anyways, moving on. Quest complete. We are going to go to Dalimil to meet up with Goots. And then we need to go to Northreach. Are you kidding me? I can't travel? Ain't that a bitch? Hold on. Oh no. I was just there. Okay. Son of a bitch.
Seems the hideaway is also...
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Apparently we got a letter. I wonder who it's from. A humble request. Oh. Oh, it's the dude with our uncle. Okay. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. You're gonna go, ex-gamer? Well, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I know once I'm done streaming, Funky's gonna start playing this game too. Have fun dealing with being a leader of outlaws if I didn't miss my guess about what this place is about. Yes. You're kinda correct. Kinda. But yeah, have a good day, ex-gamer. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, or I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Yes.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
I wonder if it's actually going to let me fast travel with the part of the main story that I'm on, because I can't travel anywhere else. Aww. Bummer. Okay. Anyways, oops. So we need to go to Crozet Echoes. I butchered that, but that's fine. It's fine. We're gonna meet up with Joshua. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Jote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Hell yeah, we're gonna pick up the pace. Alright. Yeehaw. I know there's things that I could explore, but Chocobo it is for now.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Oh shit! Oh! That's exciting! Haha! I can drift.
Tell us about Jote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Aww, they killed a chocobo ×2. Oh, there's another side quest, man. Come on. Oops, shit.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Aw, is he gonna die? Did he just die?
You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier.
Oh, did he die? Yeah.
You said the
Rip.
encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Where's my chocobo? Thank you, ma'am.
Faster!
Faster.
Another
Faster, I
ether
say.
flood.
Faster.
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Woo. And deal with that little side quest later. I got shit to do, man. In order to finish these other side quests, I gotta finish up with the main story. God damn it.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Oh, he's actually gonna let me pass? Sweet.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Jote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Jote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Jote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Jote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty.
Oh, it's this guy.
Intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Ooh. Damn. He killed everybody, Jesus. That was amazing.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Jote of the lake?
By all means.
Jote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Jote.
Let's find our friends.
Ooh, that tapestry's kind of sus.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
But alright guys, I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna go ahead and let Funky start streaming. I think we're gonna eat dinner here first and then he's gonna start, so it probably won't be for another hour or two. But thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I do want to raid Zan. And she's currently playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be back with more Conan Exiles with the homies. Monday I take the day off, but Funky will also be streaming more Final Fantasy 16. I will not stream again until Tuesday evening, normal time. So yeah, thanks guys and have a good night.